What's on top of the laptop? 14 hours. I was in bed for 14 hours. That should give you an approximation just how horrible I was feeling. And, okay, it's pretty obvious my low was the fact that I was sick the entire day, among other things, such as I could keep nothing down. I have a headache right now due to lack of food that I've eaten in the last however long. Do I have any high at all? Well, I got myself some much needed sleep, I guess. And actually, as sick as I was, I knew I had to do two things. One, I had to go to the first day of spring at Rita's, where you get free ice. And I absolutely had to go to Pete's Macarons for one free macaron with a purchase of something. I tell you what though, that basil lemonade. I mean, yeah, I couldn't really keep it down, but when I had it, it really hit the spot. Holy cow. If only that was the cure, you know? So, actually, do I have an act of kindness? Well, it's over. You know, I actually, I let someone go in front of me actually, no, I didn't. I know, because normally I get myself a big thing of water whenever I'm on my way out. And I let someone go in front of me before I got my water, so there you go. Happy Tuesday, everyone. It's probably coming across I'm still sick, but comparatively, I'm a lot better. Really, what's wrong with me now is I have a bit of a headache at the moment, again, because I didn't really eat anything at all. And even though I was in bed for 14 hours, I'm still out of it. But comparatively, I am feeling better. So that's nice. But I tell you, yesterday was just horrible. Around 11:30 yesterday, I head over to my folks' place because just like I predicted, my father was also sick too. And I fell asleep there for 3 hours. Although, okay, we were watching TV in the family room, right? And no matter how many times that we tell my father, you can't open the door to the family room because it's going to let warm air out. So basically I was cold the entire time, even though I was under a blanket. And I was I know I gotta go to Rita's for, Italian ice and Pete's macarons for, the basil lemonade and the macaron. But, seriously, I felt so horrible yesterday, I was almost falling asleep at the wheel. At least on the way to my father's place. I mean, I was definitely more wide awake later as I was heading towards Rita's first. And I was always stuck at if I get up, I'm gonna instantly feel cold again. But if I don't leave, I'm never gonna get Rita's and Pete's macarons. So I just had to grin and bear it. Probably not the smartest thing I ever done, but hey, it worked out for the most part. And then as soon as I got here at 4:30, I just went to bed. I was pretty much still wearing, like, well, actually, I did get up a few times, you know, to take off some clothes because I was feeling really, really, really hot. And, like, there were times I couldn't fall asleep, then there were times I could fall asleep. There were times I was, seriously, I don't think I've been put through a ringer like this in years. And I truly hope I never feel that way again. So, how about to make up for that? I told you yesterday I needed a day to talk about the traitor. So the traitor was York. Alas, poor York, I knew not her, Horatio. Any Shakespeare fans out there? Okay, so with the traitor being revealed as York, I'm trying to make heads or tails as to how it makes sense. Which, spoiler, really, really, really makes sense. But I couldn't help but also compare it to when Conjuro was also discovered as a traitor during Wano. And how this particular instance of York being the traitor was done much better. And it really has to do with Oda's execution and writing. Because up until Conjuro revealed himself as the traitor, there were legit people, like, the fan base was completely, like, divided 50-50, like some people, including myself, like, come on guys, there's no traitor anywhere. And then there were diehard skeptics who were like, yes, there is a traitor. We just don't know who it is yet. That's why it caught everybody by immediate surprise when Conjuro was discovered as a traitor. But whoever said there wasn't a traitor, they didn't really feel so bad. If that makes sense. Like, if you were wrong, you didn't really lose any sleep over it. But then we get to Egghead Island, where not only was there a traitor, but Oda was doing masterful writing, making sure, like, whoever it was, you never would have suspected them. In this case, York. Because, I mean, it was York. You know, I mean, a couple I believe the chapter prior, she got herself petrified by S-Snake. So, no one suspected York. But then again, the way she's positioned, she's pretty much like crouched down like this, like saying hello or whatever. It's as if she had nothing to worry about. Not to mention, the times that York ever appeared on screen, she didn't really do anything that looked remotely suspicious. Like, Lilith was the embodiment of evil. There was a lot of people suspecting her. Shaka was doing all sorts of crazy, suspicious looking things. So a lot of people were suspecting Shaka. I don't think anyone, unless you were a true diehard skeptic, was predicting York. And when you look at her motivation, it makes sense. See, York is Dr. Vegapunk's embodiment of greed. And her motivation for wanting to do this is because she wants to become a celestial dragon. I mean, listen, I can pretty much say right now, York would never become a celestial dragon. Because they are hell-bent on keeping just like it's the 19 original kingdoms that found the world government, those are the celestial dragons, and no one else. But considering that this is York, the embodiment of greed, what's the word I'm thinking of? What's a further exonerates, exacerbates. Basically, what could sound more greedy than wanting power? And that's what York wants. But I get the feeling that's not just all. I'm sure at some point during the remaining chapters of this arc, Oda's gonna write like a better explanation as to why York wanted to do this. Because just to become a celestial dragon, yeah, that's something, but I'm thinking there's a little bit more than that. Just a little bit. But yeah, York being the traitor. I never would have predicted it. It's masterful writing from Oda, and I'm happy I got to see it. So, with that said, I got some time. This week's Hot Ones guess. There we go, okay. I forget what Hot Ones guess this is. Hold on a second. Hold on. So, last week was the... Okay, this will be the 9th Hot Ones guest of 2023. Okay. And the 9th Hot Ones guest of 2023 is... And First Beef Feast hasn't posted that yet. Well, let me try again. Bob Odenkirk. Wow. Okay. Ooh, I actually love the hint about, because normally before First Beef Feast posts who it's going to be, there's like a hint. And it says, comedy is finding things you hate in the world and making fun of that. You know what? I could not possibly agree with that more. Trust me, like, there are plenty of things I very much dislike, and honestly making fun of them, within reason, of course, it's pretty gratifying. So, yeah, Bob Odenkirk. I'm interested in seeing where it goes from here. So yeah, the 9th Hot Ones guest of 2023 is going to be Bob Odenkirk. Very nice. Okay, actually, I'll be honest, I don't really have much exposure to Bob Odenkirk. Hold on a second. Yeah, I never watched. I saw The Incredibles too, but what was he in that one? I'm looking up his filmography. Yeah, I also never watched Better Call Saul either. So, yeah. I think we're gonna have a pretty good episode this week. Just pretty solid episode overall. I'm looking for. And I will, listen, I'll be honest, at this point, I'm just sort of like, let me just shut off my computer real fast. There we go. So, having gotten essentially 14 hours of bed rest, you'd think I'd be a little more confident in heading out to the day. And I am a little bit. But, I got a lot of stuff to I think it could potentially be a really long day. So, here's to hoping I don't completely feel sick again. I can only hope. Also, here's to hoping I can actually keep something down. That would really be nice. I hope you all liked this video, and if you did, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I am very humble to make this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hopeful we have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk to chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear, and I will always most certainly have your back. Seriously, I gotta say, some of you guys reached out to me telling me to feel better. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. And, you know, if you ever need someone to talk to, I'm always here to lend an ear. I always have your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.